Hello and welcome. In this episode we will learn about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is one of the most famous leaders in the world. He is known for his simple life and strong ideas. People called him the father of the nation in India. He helped India become free from British rule without using violence. He believed in peace, truth, and love for all people. Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, in a small town called Porbandar in India. His full name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. From a young age, he was honest, kind, and shy. He went to London to study law and became a lawyer. Later, he went to South Africa, where he saw people treated badly because of their skin color. This made him very sad. He started to fight for equal rights. Gandhi did not believe in fighting with weapons. He said, "We must fight with peace and truth." This idea is called nonviolence. Many people followed him. They joined his peaceful marches and protests. Gandhi wore simple clothes, lived in a small house, and helped the poor. He showed that one person can change the world with love and courage. His life was full of hard work, but he never gave up. He taught people to be brave, kind, and fair. Many world leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela were inspired by Gandhi. Today, people around the world remember Mahatma Gandhi for his great ideas. His birthday is celebrated as the International Day of Nonviolence. Gandhi's life is a lesson for all of us. He showed us that peace is more powerful than war. Let us now learn more about the life, work, and dreams of Mahatma Gandhi in the chapters ahead. Chapter 1. Early Life and Education of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, in a small town called Porbandar, in the state of Gujarat, India. His full name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. His father, Karamchand Gandhi, was an important officer in the local government. His mother, Putlabai, was very religious and kind. She taught young Gandhi to be honest, simple, and caring. Gandhi was a quiet and shy boy. He did not speak much and liked to read books. He went to school in Rajkot, a nearby town. He was not a brilliant student, but he was always honest and tried his best. He loved stories about truth and courage. These stories helped shape his character. When Gandhi was 13 years old, he got married to a girl named Kasturba. It was common to marry young at that time. Gandhi and Kasturba later became partners in life and in work. They shared many struggles and helped people together. After finishing school in India, Gandhi went to England in 1888 to study law. He wanted to become a lawyer. In England, life was very different. Gandhi had to learn new ways of living. He also read many books about different religions and ideas. This helped him understand the world better. Gandhi completed his law studies and became a lawyer. He returned to India in 1891, hoping to start his work. But soon he got a chance to go to South Africa. That trip changed his life forever. This chapter tells us how Gandhi's early life, his family, and his education helped him become a great leader. He learned to love truth, to help others, and to live simply, lessons he used all his life. Chapter 2. Journey to South Africa and Awakening to Injustice. In 1893, Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa to work as a lawyer. He was only 24 years old at that time. He thought he would stay for a short time, but he lived there for 21 years. This journey changed his life. In South Africa, Gandhi saw that people with dark skin were not treated fairly. The British ruled South Africa, and they made rules that were bad for Indian people. Gandhi faced injustice for the first time. One day, he was traveling by train. He had a first-class ticket, but a white man told him to move to third class. Gandhi refused, so the police threw him off the train. This made him very sad and angry. From that moment, Gandhi decided to fight against unfair treatment. But he did not want to fight with violence. He believed in peaceful protest. He asked Indian people in South Africa to be strong and not to accept bad laws. Many people joined him. They stopped working, marched together, and went to jail. But they did not fight. They stayed peaceful. Gandhi started to live a simple life. He wore simple clothes and lived with poor people. He learned that true power comes from love, truth, and courage. He called his way of protest Satyagraha, which means truth force. Gandhi's work in South Africa made him a strong leader. He helped Indian people feel proud and brave. After many years, the South African government changed some unfair laws. This chapter shows how Gandhi's time in South Africa helped him find his mission. He learned to fight with peace and truth, not with anger. This was the beginning of his journey as a leader for justice. Chapter 3: Return to India and Rise as a Leader. In 1915, Mahatma Gandhi returned to India after spending 21 years in South Africa. He was now well known for his peaceful protests and fight for justice. Many people in India had heard about his work. They were happy to welcome him back. When Gandhi came back, India was still under British rule. The British made many unfair laws and took away the rights of Indian people. Gandhi wanted to help the people of India. But first, he spent time traveling across the country. He wanted to understand how people lived. He saw that many Indians were poor, hungry, and sad. He felt their pain and wanted to help them. Gandhi did not start big protests at once. He listened, learned, and worked with local people. He wore simple clothes and lived like the poor. He believed that leaders must live like the people they want to serve. Soon, Gandhi began to lead peaceful protests. He asked Indians not to buy British goods. He told them to make their own clothes using a spinning wheel. This became a symbol of Indian strength. Gandhi also led movements where people stopped working and refused to follow unfair laws. People all over India began to follow him. They called him Bapu, which means father, and Mahatma, which means great soul. He became a symbol of truth, peace, and hope. The British were worried because Gandhi's ideas were spreading fast. But Gandhi always said, "We will not use violence. We will fight with peace." This chapter shows how Gandhi returned to India and became a leader for millions. He taught people to be strong, kind, and united. His journey as the leader of India's freedom movement had truly begun. Chapter 4: Non-Cooperation Movement. In 1920, Mahatma Gandhi started a big movement called the Non-Cooperation Movement. He wanted to show the British that Indians did not accept their rule anymore. Gandhi asked the people of India to stop working with the British in any way. Gandhi told people not to go to British schools, courts, or offices. He asked them to leave British jobs and stop using British clothes and goods. Instead, he told Indians to use things made in India. He also asked them to spin their own clothes using the spinning wheel, called Charkha. This movement was peaceful and followed the path of non-violence. People from all over India joined the movement. Farmers, students, workers, and even women took part. Many people left their jobs and schools. They started to follow Gandhi's idea of Swaraj, which means self-rule. The movement became very strong and powerful. It gave hope to millions of Indians. Gandhi believed that if enough people stopped helping the British, they would leave India. But he also said that the protest must always be peaceful. No one should use violence. In 1922, something sad happened. In a village called Chayuri Chaura, a group of angry protesters burned a police station, and some policemen died. Gandhi was very upset. He stopped the non-cooperation movement because it was no longer peaceful. He said, "We must not fight with hate." Even though the movement ended early, it was very important. It showed the power of unity and peace. It made Gandhi the main leader of India's freedom struggle. This chapter tells us how Gandhi made the people strong without using force. He taught them to say no in a peaceful way. It was a new path to freedom. Chapter 5: Salt March and Civil Disobedience. In 1930, Mahatma Gandhi started a very famous protest called the Salt March. It was part of a bigger movement called civil disobedience. Gandhi wanted to show that Indians did not accept unfair British laws. At that time, the British made a law that only they could make and sell salt. Indian people had to pay tax to buy salt, even though salt is a basic need for everyone. Gandhi thought this law was wrong and wanted to fight it in a peaceful way. Gandhi started the Salt March on March 12, 1930. He walked from his home in Sabarmati to a place called Dandi, which was on the sea. The walk was about 240 miles long and took 24 days. Many people joined him along the way. Gandhi was 61 years old, but he walked every day with strong spirit. When he reached the sea, he picked up salt from the ground. This simple act broke the British law. It was a peaceful way to say no to the salt tax. Soon, people all over India started to make their own salt. They also stopped paying taxes and refused to follow British rules. The British government got angry. They arrested thousands of people, including Gandhi. But the movement grew stronger. People stayed peaceful, even when they were hurt or sent to jail. The Salt March became a symbol of courage and unity. It showed that simple people could stand up to a big power without violence. This chapter tells us how Gandhi used peace and truth to fight unfair laws. His Salt March and civil disobedience movement inspired not only India but the whole world. It was a big step toward India's freedom. Chapter 6. Quit India Movement. In 1942, Mahatma Gandhi started a strong protest called the Quit India Movement. This was during World War II. At that time, the British were using Indian people and resources for the war. But they still did not give India freedom. Gandhi said, "Enough is enough. The British must leave India now." Gandhi gave a powerful speech and said, "Do or die." This meant that Indians must do everything they could to make the British leave, but they must not use violence. He asked all Indians to stay united, peaceful, and brave. The British became very afraid of this movement. On the same day, they arrested Gandhi and many other leaders. Even without their leaders, people across India protested. They stopped trains, held meetings, and shouted, "Quit India!" Many young people and women also joined the movement. They were not afraid of going to jail. The British tried to stop the protests with force. Thousands of people were arrested. Some were hurt or even killed. But the people of India did not give up. They listened to Gandhi's message and stayed strong. Gandhi was kept in jail for almost 2 years. His health became very weak. But even from jail, his words gave people hope. The Quit India movement made it clear that Indians wanted full freedom, not just small changes. This chapter shows how Gandhi's message of courage and peace reached every corner of the country. The Quit India movement was the last big fight before freedom. It brought the Indian people together like never before. The British could see that they could not rule India for long. The voice of the people was too strong. The dream of a free India was now close to becoming real. Chapter 7. Philosophy of Nonviolence and Truth. Mahatma Gandhi believed in two very strong ideas, nonviolence and truth. These were the most important parts of his life and work. He followed them every day and asked others to do the same. Nonviolence means not hurting anyone. Gandhi said that we must never use anger, hate, or weapons to fight. Even if someone treats us badly, we should stay calm and peaceful. He believed that love and kindness are more powerful than fear and violence. Truth was also very important to Gandhi. He believed we should always speak the truth and live an honest life. He said, "Truth is God." For Gandhi, truth was not just about words, it was about actions too. He believed that if we live truthfully, we can make the world better. Gandhi called his way of peaceful protest Satyagraha. This means truth force. He used this idea in South Africa and in India. Through Satyagraha, he asked people to protest against unfair rules without using violence. This way, they could win respect and bring change. Gandhi also lived a simple life. He wore plain clothes, ate simple food, and worked with his own hands. He believed that people should not be greedy or proud. He said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." His ideas were not just for India. People in other countries also followed them. Great leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela were inspired by Gandhi's teachings. This chapter shows that Gandhi's strength came from peace and truth. He taught the world that real power comes from love, honesty, and courage, not from fighting. His philosophy still inspires millions today to choose peace over violence. Chapter 8. Relationship with British and Indian leaders. Mahatma Gandhi had important relationships with both British and Indian leaders. He believed in talking and working with others, even if they did not agree with him. He always used peace and respect to deal with people. Gandhi spoke with many British leaders. He wanted them to understand that India should be free. He met them during meetings and round-table conferences in India and in London. Gandhi wore simple clothes, even when meeting powerful British men. He showed that truth and humility are more important than fancy dress. Some British leaders did not like Gandhi. They were afraid of his power among the people. They put him in jail many times. But some British leaders respected him. They saw that Gandhi always spoke with honesty and without hate. Gandhi also worked with many Indian leaders. He was a key part of the Indian National Congress, the main political party fighting for India's freedom. He worked with leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Maulana Azad, and many others. Sometimes they had different ideas, but they all wanted India to be free. Gandhi also had strong respect for Subhas Chandra Bose, even though Bose believed in using force. Gandhi believed every leader had a role to play in the freedom struggle. Gandhi's way was always peaceful. He taught other leaders to listen, to forgive, and to stay united. Even when people did not agree with him, Gandhi stayed kind and calm. This chapter shows that Gandhi was not just a leader, but also a good human being. He believed in unity and respect. His peaceful way of working with others helped bring many people together in the fight for India's freedom. Chapter 9. Partition and the Pain of Division. In 1947, India finally became free from British rule. It was a moment of great joy for many people. But it also brought deep pain. The country was divided into two parts, India and Pakistan. This event is called the Partition of India. Mahatma Gandhi was very sad about the partition. He had always dreamed of a united India, where people of all religions lived together in peace. But many leaders thought that Hindus and Muslims could not live in the same country. So, Pakistan was created as a separate nation for Muslims. After the partition, there was a lot of violence. Hindus and Muslims started fighting in many places. Thousands of people were killed. Millions of families had to leave their homes and move to the new countries. It was a time of great fear, pain, and sadness. Gandhi did not support the partition. He worked very hard to stop the violence. While other leaders were celebrating freedom, Gandhi was walking through villages, trying to bring peace. He met people, prayed with them, and asked them to love each other. He even went on hunger strikes to stop the fighting. Gandhi said, "India is not truly free if people kill each other." He wanted both India and Pakistan to live as good neighbors. But the hate and anger were too strong. This chapter shows that Gandhi's heart was broken during the partition. Even though the country was free, he felt the pain of the people. He gave all his energy to stop the bloodshed. His love for peace and unity never changed, even in the darkest times. Gandhi showed the world that real freedom means living together with love, not hate. His dream was peace for all. Chapter 10. Assassination and Enduring Legacy. On January 30, 1948, a very sad event happened. Mahatma Gandhi was killed in New Delhi. He was walking to his evening prayer meeting when a man named Nathuram Godse shot him. Gandhi died with the words, "Hey Ram," on his lips. The whole country cried. People around the world were shocked and heartbroken. Gandhi was 78 years old. He had spent his whole life working for truth, peace, and freedom. Even after India became free in 1947, Gandhi continued to work for unity between Hindus and Muslims. He wanted all people to live in peace. Many people were angry because of the partition. Some did not like Gandhi's message of peace. But Gandhi never gave up. He believed that love is stronger than hate. His death was a great loss, but his ideas did not die. Gandhi's legacy still lives on today. His teachings inspire people all over the world. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. in America and Nelson Mandela in South Africa followed his path of nonviolence. Schools, streets, and parks are named after him. His birthday, October 2nd, is celebrated as the International Day of Nonviolence. Gandhi showed that one person can change the world with peace, truth, and simple living. He did not need weapons or power. He had love, courage, and faith. This chapter reminds us that even though Gandhi is no longer with us, his message is still alive. He taught us to be kind, to speak the truth, and to help others. His life is a light for the future. Mahatma Gandhi is not just a hero of India, he is a hero for the whole world. His dream of peace and unity will always guide us. Vocabularies. 1. Nonviolence, the act of not using physical force to fight or protest. 2. Truth, the quality of being honest and saying what is right. 3. Protest, a way of showing that you do not agree with something, often in public. 4. Partition, the act of dividing a country into 2 or more parts. 5. Legacy, the ideas, values, or actions left behind by a person after they die. 6. Leader, a person who guides or inspires others. 7. Freedom, the state of being free and not under control of others. 8. Arrest, to be taken by the police because of breaking a law or rule. 9. Peaceful, without violence, calm and quiet. 10. Unity, the state of being together or joined as a whole. Quiz questions. 1. In which town was Mahatma Gandhi born? 2. What event made Gandhi start fighting against injustice in South Africa? 3. What tool did Gandhi promote for making clothes in India? 4. What was the main idea of the non-cooperation movement? 5. What simple act did Gandhi do at Dandi to protest the salt tax? 6. What famous slogan did Gandhi use during the Quit India movement? 7. What does the word satyagraha mean? 8. Which Indian leader often worked closely with Gandhi in the freedom struggle? 9. What was the painful event that happened when India got freedom in 1947? 10. What were Gandhi's last words before he died? Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us grow and bring you more inspiring stories and easy English learning content. Do you have a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video? Maybe a famous person, an invention, or a country. Let us know in the comments or messages. We'd love to hear your ideas. You can find answers in the description. Thanks again, and keep learning with us. See you in the next video.